into real clean energy. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, Your Excellency, for having honored our invitation, because to us, this is a very important project. In the same note, I'd like to appreciate Her Excellency the Vice President. We've been moving together when we've been commissioning mega projects in my sector. We don't take you for granted, Mama Vice President. Thank you all for turning up, and I would like to pledge that I'm not going to say much because we have listened to many speeches. I just want to assure you, Your Excellency, that power generation is linked to evacuation and transmission plus distribution, last mile connection. You will not hear any dimmed energy being paid for here. The projects you have commissioned include the Karuma interconnection, which has those transmission lines evacuating power from here to Kawanda substation, a big substation, as we were taken through by Engineer Masiko in the other room, a big substation which can pull power to the west. You were taken through the entire network, including the exportation infrastructure which we use to sell power to our neighbors. We sell power to Rwanda, we sell power to Kenya, we sell power to Tanzania. You have made sure that money is availed to put in place the infrastructure that will do away with dimmed energy. I want to appreciate Team Energy, which sits together in the boardroom of Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development to plan for this comprehensive plan of power generation, transmission, distribution up to last mile. I want to appreciate Parliament, the Speaker of Parliament, the Deputy Speaker, and the members of Parliament for the support that they continue to give my ministry every time, be it petroleum, be it energy, minerals, they support. Although I would be like Oliver Twist, because I need more support, Your Excellency, especially towards more generation. My permanent secretary has told you what next after commissioning. How I wish, Your Excellency, that tomorrow we would be doing groundbreaking for the 840 megawatt plant, Ayago. I wish we do that next, because you have trained your people. The engineers that have been introduced here are Ugandan engineers. They are doing the work in generation, in transmission, in distribution. They are doing the work. They are taking over plants where concessions have ended, managed by UEGCL, Chira Narubale, Namave, which is a security plant. All this is your effort, Mzee, where you believe in training Ugandan people to take charge of their development. So thank you very much, Mzee, and I want to congratulate my team of engineers and technical people. I also want to thank the boards of these agencies. I know UEGCL board is here, Engineer Njuchi and your team. Where are you? I know the board of UETCL. I don't know whether Kwame is here with your team. I also have the MD and the board of UEDCL, because we moved together. I wanted to appreciate them. Your Excellency, this flagship project has been delivered, and as a ministry, we remain committed to improving our generation capacity. We promised in our manifesto to continue lighting the population so that we can achieve the socio-economic transformation agenda, one of the 4 principles of the NRM. Without power, there is little we can do. You have worked on peace and stability of this country. And where there is peace and stability, people want to enjoy. They are yearning for power, and we are going for elections. People are yearning for extension of power. This is the demand from their voters, because the country is now peaceful from Karuma to Chisoro, from Hoima to Busia. The entire country is peaceful. People move throughout the night. They do their business throughout the night. So we understand that, and that is what we are going to improve. This project has delayed. I know people have been talking about it, but the delays were caused by several challenges. Engineer Chigundu mentioned some of them. This Karuma hydropower plant is therefore a landmark development in our infrastructure. It was started in 1999 with contract signing in 2013 and was meant to be completed in 2018. But after the contract period of 60 months, so the project, however, faced many logistical challenges. Technical challenges, specifically issues relating to land acquisition delays and transmission line vandalism of the infrastructure. Land acquisition delays, I think this will somehow be sorted out by the bill which was tabled this Monday, this week, by the Minister of Lands, the bill entitled Land Evaluation Bill. I think this will help us to settle some of the challenges that we face in my ministry, but also in other ministries where their projects require land acquisition. We spend a lot of time finding who the owner is. When you say you are going to acquire compulsorily, you have to gazette within a certain period of time. Meanwhile, time is going. Then the bickerings and misunderstandings within the families on who should sign, who is the rightful person authorized to deal with land, especially land which is customary. All those are challenges, sir, that make us delay. So this project suffered when COVID-19 came in. The country was locked down, no movements, and therefore nothing was taking place. But finally we are here, and we have been able to commission, and we are learning in the next big projects, Ayago, 840 megawatts, Kiba, 400 megawatts, Ariong, 392 megawatts. We have learned. I am sure that we will be able to face these challenges quickly in order for us to execute these projects in the timelines that we set ourselves. I want to thank the chairman, LC1, and I really enjoyed your speech. For example, the chairman knows the importance of power. He talked about how industries are going to benefit, how the communities are going to benefit, how we are going to see economic transformation. Thank you so much. But I also noted the challenges that are remaining to handle, especially the project-affected people, and I will be mentioning something in my speech. People would like to know how much this project has taken and probably how much the tariff will cost. I would like to mention that we were lucky, and I want to thank the President, who insisted that we use part of the money from the Energy Fund and invest it, co-invest it into this plant by 15%, which will make this power from here cheaper. It will be at 4.97 US cents per kilowatt hour, which is generally affordable. But it was because of the effort that the president put in place through his guidance to make sure that we put money. We got money, a loan financed from the Exim Bank of China, which contributed the 85%, 1.435 billion US dollars of the engineering, procurement, and construction cost, while our 15% was 253.26 million US dollars. That brings it to the total of 1.688.38 billion US dollars. We are grateful to the People's Republic of China for the significant support and walking the journey with us through Sinohydro, a Chinese contractor whom have been introduced here today. We appreciate the great cooperation. Your Excellency, this project has been executed through 3 key players. The oversight role was provided by my ministry, and the implementation was by Uganda Generation Electricity Generation Company, and then the Uganda Electricity Transmission Company. We also had a steering committee. The chair has been here at the podium, so we worked as a team. The project had 3 components, including the 600 megawatt hydropower plant. The second one is the Karuma interconnection project that connects the dam to the substations, as I mentioned earlier. And the project encompassed the construction of 248 kilometer 400 kV transmission line and a 55 kilometer 400 kV transmission line from Karuma substation to Orio substation. This was commissioned a year ago, and it helped us to see the West Nile region connected to the national grid on the 3rd of August this year. And I want to thank you, sir, because you did it yourself. And Her Excellency was also present. Although the question now that was raised in Parliament last week by the Oman MP was when government is going to distribute this power. Now the question is distribution and last mile connection. But I just want to call upon my colleagues from West Nile that we go process by process. First, I was talking about the need to have the power to be distributed, and now the transmission network is in place. So the problem of distribution is a good problem, because if you don't distribute this power, you will not be able to facilitate or to service the loan. So we are moving on, and I just want to call upon you to be patient, my colleagues, because this power has to be distributed. We also had a component on corporate social responsibility, as it has been mentioned by the leaders, which included renovation and extension of a school and 2 health facilities, as well as an education fund, which was worth $200,000 for the 3 districts of Noya, Chiriadongo, and Oyam. And I hope that you agreed on how you are going to implement the $200,000 US dollars. And as part of its commitment to corporate social responsibility, Sinohydro Corporation Limited has undertaken significant projects to benefit local communities surrounding Karuma hydropower project. Under EPC contract, Hydro agreed to construct 2 hospitals, a primary school, and establish an orphanage fund, contributing to a total of over 18 billion Ugandan shillings. That's about 4.7 million US dollars. I understand that the 3 districts received this money. You acknowledge the receipt of this money. It is fully paid. This is what I am told. Key achievements include the completion of Masindi Military Hospital, which features various specialized medical facilities, and Amaji Primary School, which now boasts multiple classrooms and dormitories. Additionally, the Dichwin Health Center 4, which has been constructed to enhance healthcare access. Beyond contractual obligations, Hydro has actively engaged with the community through various initiatives, such as donating boreholes, construction materials, food supplies, and organizing free health camps where many people have been treated, and further promoting the welfare and development of the host communities. I heard the chairperson LC5, Chiriandongo, appreciating Hydro. Your Excellency, on how the project impacted the immediate communities, a total of 465.52 hectares was acquired, out of which 192.75 hectares was privately owned and acquired from locals in the 4 villages of Kamdin and Abar sub-counties, specifically the villages of Karuma and Awo in Mutunda sub-county in Chiriandongo district, and Inora and Akurudia in Kamdin sub-county in Oyam district. The resettlement action plan indicated that 414 households would be affected by this acquisition. The reservoir filling is expected to flood approximately 642.6 acres upstream of the dam areas within the 100 meters from the highest water mark. The resettlement action plan implementation has therefore been largely successful, achieving 95% and 91% compensation for project-affected persons, though the process is still ongoing, with several suits in court currently filed by the related affected people. And my colleague, the area member of parliament, has encouraged us to make efforts to settle out of court. Because if you are in court, the ministry will wait for the court verdict in order to move on the next move. So when we settle out of court, it helps both of us. I want to pass on our sincere condolences to those project-affected people who have passed on. We are really sorry, but we will try to make sure that we do our best and conclude. We have some money in the budget, sir, where verification has been done completely, because that was also another challenge. Verification is really challenging. We will pay with the money that we have. And for those who are supposed to be settled in this village in Noya, the village is called Lapono. Land was acquired. We need some money. My colleagues who are here, members of parliament, know that we have been requesting for this budget so that we settle. But good news is that some of that money is available, and so we will move quickly to make sure that the acquired land is utilized. I want to skip some. I would like to add my voice to the PS and thank our, appreciate our collaboration with the international partners. I mentioned the government of the People's Republic of China through Sino-Hydro Corporation. Your contribution has been vital. As the Minister of Energy, I want to appreciate the team that I work with. Honorable Okasai always goes in the field to sit with the elders regarding land settlement, the support you give me in Parliament, the new energy from Honorable Nyamtoro, the tireless lady. I appreciate. Your Excellency, this